Salutations, Kings and Queens. Welcome to Indigo Vibes TV. I'm your host, King Indigo. I just wanted to speak on something I've seen a lot of podcasts that I've seen a lot of date coaches like myself speak on and do. And it's something I 1000% disagree on. And one thing I'm noticing is everybody has this fixation on what or how a relationship should be. So one thing that I've noticed more than anything is the role of a man and a woman with the whole 50-50, 100-100, 50-100, whatever. And I noticed everyone's saying, oh, it has to be like this, it has to be like this. Oh no, and if it ain't like this, it ain't gonna work. And I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all because no one's saying it. It's about balance. What works for you? Because I don't understand how people are supposed to be coaching people to help them better a relationship, but get them to be stuck on doing things just one way. And that one way might not even work for that person. Me, I always tell my clients all the time, I'm going to tell y'all, do what you feel fits and works for you. So let's say you're a man who wants a woman to do 100-100, right? You have no business talking to a woman who wants to do 50-100 or 0 or 100, right? You have no business dating a woman like that. But I see a lot of times, a lot of men will go after women like that, where it's like, man, I want a woman who does 100-100 or 50-100, and then they'll go with someone completely opposite of that, and they're wondering why this shit ain't working out, and then they'll turn around and be like, oh, well, women don't want this no more, women don't want to go have and it's like, that's not true. There's plenty of women that have no problem going 100-100 or 50-100, wherever you want to go, 50-50. It's the problem is you're going at the one who don't want that shit, and then you consider, because she doesn't want to do that, that she's less of a woman. And to me, that is dumb as fuck. And then vice versa with women. You'll sit here and go, well, I want a man who pays for everything. I want a man who's gonna take me out to, expensive date restaurants and, take me out shopping, stuff like that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. To me personally, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what she wants, there's literally dudes out there who have no issue doing that, like dead ass. I just seen too many men who I know who are willing to sit there and just splurge money on their woman like that. Like, I don't give a fuck, whatever. And the problem is, these women are going after men who don't want to do that or don't have the ability to do that, and then they'll get mad and be like, oh, what happened to the real men? Men don't take care of women no more. And that's like, no, the problem is you're wanting someone to take care of you, but you're trying to be with a man who wants a woman to help him. And again, you sit here and be like, oh, you're not a real man. And a lot of old heads, men in general or women in general, will sit there and y'all start bashing one another when people have different love styles or different ways of doing relationships. So, for example, I seen this podcast when this woman was talking about what do you tell a woman when would you bring to a table, right? And I noticed a lot of people, men and women in general, like, oh, well, the woman's a table. The woman goes, well, I'm a table. I bring this. I know things come in me or come out of me. And like I said, every relationship, every style is different. But for me personally, I don't get why y'all feel like it's only just one way to date. Dudes will be like, oh, well, I'm supposed to provide. I'm supposed to do this. But if that's what you want to do, bro, that's okay. Y'all feel like if a man don't do A, B, C, and D, he's not a man. But I know there's some men who are stay-at-home dads who do things that moms be doing. So moms don't want to be in the house all day stuck with the kids. They want to go out and work or make the money and go out with their friends and be able to have that type of freedom. And then there's you, someone like myself, who's introverted. You don't care about being indoors and you want to play your game, watch your games, be able to interact with your children and play with them and feed them and cook for them and stuff like that. And then y'all look at stuff like that and you're like, oh, well, he's becoming real feminine. He's not real. No, it's just that our roles are different. Like we want to do things differently than what y'all expect people to do. And then y'all shame people for that, which is fucking weird as fuck because it's working for them, but then y'all trying to do that shit, it ain't even working for y'all. And I'm not saying what you're doing cannot work for you, but it's just crazy that most of the time the people who have the audacity to sit here and be like, oh, you're doing it like this, you're not a real man. Well, back in the day, that's crazy because back in the day, uncles, aunts, grandpas, grandmas, every motherfucker, almost everybody was having secret ass affairs. And y'all supposedly say, oh, well, it needs to be back how it used to be where the man would do this and look. That's crazy because y'all saying that and the man was doing a lot of cheating. Mama was messing with the milkman. Like I'm saying, we be hearing some stories. So it's like, are y'all sure about that? But again, it does work for some people. It does not work for everybody. So for me, I look at it as in, if you want to be with somebody and you want them to completely take care of you, and I'm speaking to a woman in general, just go be with a man who's willing and wanting to do that, who is capable of doing that. Don't sit here and try to find a man that you're attracted to and try to turn him to something that he's not or something he doesn't want to do, because it's not going to work out. And then vice versa, fellas, like if you want a woman who wants to be a stay-at-home mom, don't try to date someone that's independent, and don't sit here and say that she acts like a man, because she's not the type of person who wants to, I guess what y'all will call it, bow down, be submissive, because women can still be submissive. Like, you can be a stay-at-home dad, be submissive. You can be a man who's not the breadwinner. You can still make your money, but your wife makes more money than you, and you can still, and she can still be submissive with you. Y'all, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all, because I'm just tired of hearing this shit. There's more than one way to date somebody. The problem that y'all are having is you're dating someone outside of your expectations. Date someone that's inside your expectations. If you date someone or you're talking to someone and off rip, when you're getting to know them, y'all aren't on the same page, why the fuck are y'all continuing this shit? Unless y'all want to clap each other's cheeks or whatever, hey, by all means you do that. But to pursue a relationship is fucking ignorant as shit, because then you're gonna sit here, try to force something that ain't gonna work, get mad because y'all ain't on the same page, and then go on to social media or go to other people or go to your next relationship saying, well, men don't want to do this and women don't want to do that. And it's like, what? Like, this shit is crazy to me. So hit that follow button, hit that share button for more, because your boy gonna start going live and start doing more videos like this, and run away with me.